一直以来很想做一些访问，关于潮流时尚。
How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
What's your name?
My name is Louise Ryan.
Who are you?
I am co-founder of Touch, as you know.
Yes.
And Touch is a footwear and accessories, trend and concept product design agency, creative agency.
What is your general perception now for today's fashion, for the footwear industry and the trend for the moment?
So I think it's a really exciting time for the footwear and accessories industry because it's a time to kind of redefine what product design is.
Yes.
The consumer's becoming more demanding in what they want from their product. They're becoming more aligned with the issues happening around them. So it's a really exciting time for brands to go back and make the product more consumer facing and really spend more time designing product and making sure it kind of ticks those boxes and meaningful purpose, functionality, comfort, and in turn which opens up loads of exciting new avenues around inclusive fits, more gender inclusive items and what that really means within footwear.
Repairing as well?
Repairing, yeah.
Big word.
Yeah. All these things that need to be instilled in the product from concept really. So and that's one thing that we're working with on Touch is to kind of shift those mindsets on trend away from just following trends in an aesthetic way and really looking at trends within consumers and what they want from their products. So
how can we implement like a sustainable product concept into footwear, which is probably quite challenging because there's so many components in footwear?
I mean, the word sustainable, there's a lot of pressure attached to that now, I think, for people, but I think it's going back and stripping back the processes involved with the product and really thinking about each and every stage that product has to go through, learning and understanding where the materials from the raw fibres, all the components, and questioning whether you need to include that within the designs. And that's the designer's responsibility, the brands, the retailers. That's where the energy kind of needs to go. It's no more just designing.
Yes.
I heard this really good saying the other day, draw less, think more.
Draw less, think more.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good way to sum it up. Just
Yes.
really think about product and really think about the meaning and the purpose and what it needs to do.
This is quite a good one.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of features or components that you probably would highlight now and say this is quite a trendy bit for now, or something you're seeing it may happen more in the future?
Yeah. Personally, I'm really enjoying seeing all the modular concepts and ideas coming out of like multifunctional elements, clip-on bits, adaptable bits, molded bits. Some are super concepty, but definitely have like vision long term, and then other ones are just really functional, and you can see them working within everyday life. I think there's a lot of interest around wellness materials, especially around like temperature control, adaptive materials, adaptive soles, adaptive grips to go from like different environments, and kind of like merging the like physical and digital worlds together, like these like multi-adaptable products that just flow through digital and physical worlds.
A cold wall, for example, I've seen the latest model that they've put on the product, which I'll show in a minute.
Yes.
It's kind of like multifunctional in terms of the featuring on the lacing system and everything.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting for me. Would you say there's anything in these 5 years you can foresee in the footwear and accessories industry that may happen?
Well, I have a few hopes, which I think is going in a positive direction, but I really hope that consumers can reconnect with their products, because it feels a bit like there's a bit of a disconnect there. So I really hope that the consumer can start to go back and start to cherish their items, cherish their belongings, care for them a bit more,
Yes.
not be afraid to wear something more than once or till it's worn out, and then when they want to repair it, giving it a new life and it
I
becomes
agree so.
something else. And I
Yes.
think that's a really big area where new creativity can be injected into old products and can kind of make them into new things. And I think that flows really nicely into the modular conversation we were talking,
Yes.
because there's lots of digital concepts and digital manufacturing innovations which are super important, but I think we need to embrace the traditional craftsmanship of footwear and accessories and try and fuse it and merge it together. And I really see those artisans, traditional artisans and the digital artisans coming together.
A combination of both.
Yes, yeah, and I think that is the way forward, because it's a skill, it's a craft, and we shouldn't lose that.
Great. Good stuff. Thank you for today.
No worries.
Really good chat.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I'll do you next.
Okay, that's good. I'll do the next one.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Deal.
Great.